The Apple Vision Pro released 10 days ago, and it's already taking the world by storm. I believe this headset is leading us to a dystopian world, and this is my video to prove it. To prove my point, let's just recap the past 24 hours. In the past 24 hours, Taylor Swift won her first Super Bowl, Duolingo got a BBL, Temu launched a US commercial, and last but not least, we witnessed Usher committing a real-time crime by stealing Alicia Keys.
Let's go get some fresh air.
Yeah, it'd be good for my vocals.
Sorry, man.
I'm ticklish.
I'm gonna tickle you again.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
If this doesn't prove we're headed to a dystopian world, I don't know what will. I believe this headset will mostly have an impact on our social life. After the Vision Pro released, I watched a couple of videos about reviews from tech influencers about the headset, and I came to a general conclusion, which was recapped in a Casey Neistat video. The Casey Neistat video was basically him wearing the headset around NYC, having a good time, experiencing the world through the lenses of the Apple Vision Pro. But, a huge but, while he was making his recap of a review of the headset, he mentioned something really that caught my attention. And he said that while he was wearing the headset, at one point he forgot that the headset was on his eyes. So basically he thought he was just seeing the normal world with his own two eyes and nothing was there. And the random tabs just popped up wasn't a flick of schizophrenia. It was just the headset on his head. This personally made me scared because I thought about the same thing, but I just didn't mention it in my review. I didn't think it was real and didn't think it would happen. However, people actually did experience this feeling, and now I'm actually starting to be scared of the future and the dystopian world that is headed to the US and the whole world. Basically, my main point is that I'm scared about everyone's social life. If this headset is that impactful on your eyesight and your awareness, then it's kinda scary. Imagine a world with no social life. I know it already exists, it's called the United States of America, but just imagine it doesn't exist. And now it's starting to develop with the new headset. Imagine when you and your homies just want to plan like a hangout or something, and in the end you just FaceTime each other with a headset on your head while you're at home, no physical touch at all, no discussing in real life, no hanging out, just an imaginary virtual world where you and your friends just hang out and just forget about everything that's going on in the real world and in your real life. Personally, I think this is toxic. This is a very toxic dynamic with you personally, as a person, if you're using this headset at that much of an addiction. I believe that this headset blurs the lines between reality and the virtual world. Because it's so easy to be stuck in a virtual world. You can do anything. You can just open up tabs, open up YouTube, maybe watch a movie, play a game. It's all up to you. The only limit in there is your creativity, and that's that. Scary because you forget about your real life relationships, you forget about your parents, you forget about your close friends, you might not have a girlfriend, you might be stuck at home, you might be doing useless things on a headset instead of maybe educating yourself, reading a book, working out, anything you want to do, even your hobbies. You're neglecting them, all of them, just to be on a headset in a virtual world. This personally, I think it's really scary, and I hope it doesn't lead to it. Even though my hope doesn't matter, it's gonna happen. I just don't know when, maybe in like 2 years. My guess is 5 years. I think this is gonna happen in 5 years. But before then, we have to do everything at least to maybe moderate this kind of use of the headset. It's really scary because it's like an outlet. It lets you escape the real world. Leave your real problems on the side. Just hop in a virtual world and not do anything. Just forget all about it. Open up tabs. Do whatever you want. Move them. It's all up to you. And that's really scary. I know it can be so tempting to escape in a perfect virtual world where nothing goes wrong. Everything goes how you want it to go. And it's really tempting, I know. But it also should be avoided at all costs. This virtual world can even fuck with your mental. You can lose your sense of self. You can forget who you are, who you were, if you're too stuck in this virtual world. You need to focus on what's happening around you in your real life. Focus on yourself. Work out. As I said, educate yourself. Don't think about too much the virtual world. In my opinion, I think people are viewing the headset all wrong. A headset is only a tool, and a tool's main purpose is to be used. But people are going the other way around here. They're letting the tool use them, which is not really adequate in the situation of the real world. Basically, where I'm getting at with this video is that I think we're headed to a Wall-E situation. I don't know if you've seen the movie or the animated movie, but I think you should watch it because it perfectly represents where we're heading. I believe that as a civilization in the future, we'll be way too much dependent on technology. We'll use like these gadgets or tools to ease our life, but in the end, they'll just end up controlling us. And to stop all of this, I think there needs to be rules set here. If we moderately use these devices, I don't think that it'll be such a big issue going on from now. However, if we don't and we just go with the flow and everything like that, I think it'll be a huge catastrophe in the future. Don't get me wrong, I really like AI, I really like devices, I use it personally, I use it for these videos, I use ChatGPT a lot to plan everything I do, to focus on my videos, to focus on topics, to find talking points, everything. It's really useful, but it's just a tool, it doesn't control your life. The same should go for the headset. You bought it for 4K, don't let it use you for the same money. Just keep it simple. Use it for what you need, and that's it. Basically, that was just like my quick topic video I wanted to make. I kept it short and simple, and I just didn't want to dwell too much on it. I'm just hoping it doesn't go to a catastrophe in the future, and that's all I gotta say. Thank you for sticking to the video. See you in the next one.